Hi, welcome to another Macworld video. I'm your host, Macworld Senior Editor Chris Breen. Well, you've read the articles and review, you've looked at our last video cast, and perhaps you've even glanced at one in your local Apple store. Now's the time to see the Apple TV in action, and that's what this episode is all about. Macworld Senior News Editor Jonathan Seff and I hauled an Apple TV down to the offices of GamePro, which has a wonderful system for capturing video that's intended for television. There we put the Apple TV through its paces so that you can see how it operates and what the interface looks like. We'll start with the main screen. The general makeup of the main screen should look familiar to you if you've ever used an iPod or Apple's front row. Here you find entries from movies, TV shows, music, podcasts, photos, settings, and sources. The movie screen features all the movies stored on the Apple TV if you've chosen the Apple TV as the source. If a stream computer is chosen as the source, you'll find its movies here. Select the movie you want and press the play-pause button to begin. Here we've hit the forward button to skip forward a few minutes. Pressing the remote's menu button takes you to the previous screen. You can view TV show entries by date or by show. Choose the latter and multiple episodes of TV shows appear under a single entry in the TV screen. Unwatched episodes are marked with a blue dot. Here again, we've hit the forward button to skip forward a few minutes. The blue progress bar that appears at the bottom of the screen shows us where we are in the program. The music screen works almost exactly like an iPod, though it conveniently places the shuffle command front and center and provides access to music videos and iTunes Store content. You can choose your music by artist, album, song, genre, composer, and so on. And then you play your music from one of the resulting screens. On the play screen, you'll see album artwork if it exists, song title, album, and artist information along with a progress bar. To help prevent screen burn-in, which can be a problem on plasma displays in particular, the image rotates every so often. When you skip forward or back a track, you see this cool swoopy effect. And back we go with the menu button. As with TV shows, the Apple TV gangs together podcast episodes under the title of the podcast. Their play screen looks just like a music play screen. The Photos area has a lot in common with iPhoto. Here you'll find entries for the Apple TV's photo library as well as any photo albums you've synced to it. And its slideshow settings screen will be familiar to anyone with a color iPod. Here you'll find options for the amount of time each picture shows, background music where you can choose songs from the library or from a specific playlist, whether the show repeats or not, a shuffle photos command, a shuffle music command, the loved or hated Ken Burns effect, and a variety of transitions. Just as when you select an entry in one of the other media screens, you see a preview of your pictures rolling in from the left. Choose an album and press play-pause to begin the slideshow. Here we've chosen the random transitions entry to give you an idea of how some of the transitions look. The settings screen is where you configure how the Apple TV behaves. Check its About screen for its intimate details. The TV resolution screen shows you the various resolutions supported by the Apple TV. It's no surprise that the network entry takes you to the area where you configure the Apple TV's network settings. It supports both wireless and wired networking. And it supports both DHCP as well as manual network addressing. Just use the Apple remote in this screen to enter the IP address. As I mentioned, the Apple TV does its best to protect your TV from screen burn-in. The screensaver command helps in this regard. Here you can choose a screensaver that features photos, album covers, or the Apple logo. And swoopy too. Repeat music, sound check, and the sound effects that accompany presses of the Apple remote are on-off options. HDMI brightness can be high or low. You can pair or unpair a remote. You can check for software updates. Currently, there are no updates. Oh wait, let's go back and see what pairing and unpairing a remote looks like. You can also choose the language your Apple TV uses. If your kid should play a practical joke on you by changing the language to something you can't read, remember that the language command is the third from the bottom on the settings screen. No modern-day piece of gear would be worth its salt without a legal screen. And the Apple TV gives you the option to reset its settings, either to the default settings or take it all the way back to the factory settings where the hard drive is erased. The sources screen is where you choose the computer you want to sync with, as well as add computers to stream content from. You add new streaming computers via the Connect to iTunes command. Enter the resulting PIN in the computer's copy of iTunes, and you're on your way. The syncing command allows you to turn off syncing or change the iTunes library, meaning the computer you sync the Apple TV with. The Apple TV supports streaming content from the web. Within the movie screen, for example, you can view theatrical trailers. You'll briefly see a large view of the selected trailer's poster, and then the poster shrinks to make way for a brief description of the movie. In this clip, we're loading a trailer in real time over an Office wireless network. In my home, it loads just about this quickly on my wireless N network. The QuickTime movie clip you're watching now doesn't do the Apple TV's video justice. The picture looks remarkably good, even streamed over the internet. The Apple TV also offers previews of content from the iTunes Store. Here we see listings of the store's top 10 movies. And yes, just as with movie trailers, you can preview some of the movies from the iTunes Store as well. Same idea with the top 10 TV show episodes from the iTunes Store. And yes, you can get 30-second previews of top songs and music videos from the iTunes Store. I'm sorry, but is that hairstyle left over from an old Star Trek movie? And that's just about enough of that. And there you have it, a walkthrough of the Apple TV's interface. If you have an extensive iTunes library and a widescreen TV, the Apple TV may be for you. For more articles and my review of the Apple TV, visit Macworld.com. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.